Suturing techniques, different stitches. Suturing techniques or stitches. Many different techniques exist. The most common is the simple interrupted stitch. It is indeed the simplest perform and is called interrupted because the suture thread is cut between each individual stitch. The vertical and horizontal mattress stitch are also interrupted but are more complex and specialized for averting the skin and distributing tension. Suturing techniques. The running or continuous stitch is quicker but risks failing if the suture is cut in just one place. The continuous locking stitch is in some ways a more secure version. The chest drain stitch and corner stitch are variations of the horizontal mattress. Different types of sutures or stiches. Just like there are many different types of sutures, there are many different sutures techniques. Some of them are continuous sutures, interrupted sutures, deep sutures, buried sutures, purse string sutures, and last one, subcutaneous sutures. First one, continuous sutures. This technique involves a series of stitches that use a single strand of suture material. This type of suture can be placed rapidly and is also strong, since tension is distributed evenly throughout the continuous suture strand. Continuous suture. A continuous suture, also called uninterrupted suture, is made from an uninterrupted series of stitches that are fastened at each end by a knot. It is also known as running stitch. This suture is fast and lessens the risk of infection. Here is the image of continuous sutures. Next one is uninterrupted sutures. This suture technique uses several strands of suture material to close the wound. After a stitch is made, the material is cut and tied off. This technique leads to a securely closed wound. If one of these stitches breaks, the remainder of the stitches will still hold the wound together. Interrupted stitch. A non-continuous suture. It is also known as non-continuous suture or an interrupted stitch is where each stitch is tied separately. This stitch has the benefit of creating a more accurate fit for the edges of the wound. Interrupted stitch. Here is the image of interrupted stitch. Next one is deep sutures. This type of suture is placed under the layers of tissue below, that is deep to the skin. They may either be continuous or interrupted. This stage is often used to close facial layers. Buried sutures. This type of suture is applied so that the suture node is found inside, that is under or within the area that is to be closed off. This type of suture is typically not removed and is useful when large sutures are used deeper in the body. Next one is persisting sutures. This is a type of continuous suture that is placed around an area and tightened much like the drawstring on a bag. For example, this type of suture would be used in your intestines in order to secure an intestinal stapling device. Persisting suture. A persisting suture is a continuous stitch paralleling the edges of a circular wound. This is commonly used to close circular wounds such as a hernia or an appendicitis. Subcutaneous sutures. These sutures are placed in your dermis, the layer of tissue that lies below the upper layer of your skin. Short stitches are placed in a line that is parallel to your wound. The stitches are then anchored at either end of the wound.